In this video, I'm going to share my experience of the most famous and romantic cave restaurant in the world called Grotta Palazzese in Italy, and share if this famous cave restaurant is worth the high price tag. My name is Marilee Blair, and travel is my life. My goal is to bring you those peak experiences exploring the world one video at a time with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to support this channel. Now, let's get into the Grotta Palazzese. Grotta Palazzese is located in the historic center of Polignano a Mare in Puglia, Italy. The hotel is located in a cave overlooking the sea, which houses the restaurant of the same name. Grotta Palazzese restaurant is considered among one of 10 of the most exclusive outdoor restaurants in the world, and it's been on my bucket list for the last 6 years, so I knew someday I would make it a reality. So when I was planning this Europe trip this past April 2024, I knew I had to come here. My husband and I have never actually spent this much on a dinner before, but this particular restaurant was different because of the adventurous, romantic experience that really made me want to see it for myself and eat here. Since this Europe trip was also my birthday trip and we had already traveled so far, to us it was worth that once-in-a-lifetime experience purchase, so my husband booked it. Now, let's get into all the important info, including when it's open, cost, if you need to make reservations, the best time to go, what is included in your meal options, dress code, and if it's worth it. So, when is it open? Grotta Palazzese is open in the summer months, usually from March to mid-November, but always check their website as it can vary depending on the season. Do you need to make reservations? Yes, you need to make reservations on their website in order to have dinner or lunch here. I personally asked the hotel staff and restaurant staff if people could just walk in without a reservation, and they said absolutely not, they can't. You have to make a reservation or you won't be able to dine here. So try to schedule your reservation as soon as you know that you are traveling here and want to experience it for yourself, so you don't wait until the last minute. The restaurant is only open for lunch and for dinner, and they offer different time slots for lunch and dinner. They give everyone 2-hour time limit to enjoy your meal. When you choose the date you want, make sure to look at the time slots they have available so you can choose accordingly. So on their website, as of May 2024, you can choose your 2-hour lunch starting from 12:30 p.m. And the 5 time slots they have according to their website are 12:30 to 2:30, 1 to 3, 1:30 to 3:30, 2 to 4, and 2:30 to 4:30. Dinner starts at 6 p.m., so the 5 dinner time slots options are 6 to 8 p.m., 7 to 9 p.m., 8:30 to 10:30 p.m., 9:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m., and the last one is 10:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. There is no price difference if you eat at lunch. It just depends what time works better for your schedule. So again, as soon as you know the time and date, book it. What time should you book? So for me, after reading a lot of reviews, I personally would recommend the 6 p.m. time slot for dinner. That's the time that we booked because it's the main time slot you can witness the restaurant views during the day, sunset, and transitioning to the evening. So you get to see it 3 different ways. And since it's the first evening time slot, you'll get the chance to take photos and videos before a lot of people arrive. So if you want any cave shots without people or not as many people, I would recommend that time slot. So even though they don't let you go in early, I would wait as recommended for that time. How do you get your table? Tables are assigned on arrival only, so even though you can't choose, it's again better to get there early. We actually got there at 5:15 p.m. and a gentleman that worked there said we were too early and that we couldn't stay, so we went down the street to get a coffee and drink and then went back around 5:50 p.m. and then they checked our names and had us wait in their waiting room, and there were already other people who were waiting there. So once they start calling your names, there were 3 couples who were assigned tables right before us, and then we were the 4th couple, but we got the exact table I was hoping to get, which was along the sea on the lower level and in the main part of the cave. You'll see here. But no matter what table you get, you will have an amazing view and experience. Cost. you can only order from one of the set menus, which starts at 195 euros per person, not including drinks. Yes, it's a very expensive meal, similar to the pricing of a Michelin star restaurant. But if you want to experience the most romantic restaurant in the world in a cave, that's the price. But the good news is a lot of the set menu choices here is for everybody's diet. So you could choose from the seafood menu, meats, or vegan options, and more. And there are even pricier ones if you want to spend more money and get more. So me and my husband both chose the 195 euro option meal. I chose the seafood option and he chose the meat option, which is truly the best meal of our entire lives. And we just got still water to share, which costs 10 euros, making our grand total 400 euros for the best restaurant experience of our lives. The great surprise was we thought the portions were going to be really small, so we actually prepared if we needed to go eat again after this meal. But the food portions were actually a lot bigger than we expected and extremely filling. Plus, they give you free bread, which is a large plate filled with various crackers, breads, and mini pepperoni pizza bread. And then once we finished the entire bread plate, they brought us a second bread plate, which we didn't expect. So we were really stuffed and we couldn't even finish that second bread plate. Meal inclusions. The seafood option is called istinto, and it included a scallop appetizer that was so delicious. Then you get a red prawn caviar ravioli, which was the best ravioli I've ever had in my life and in Italy. And I got a delicious yummy sea bass for my main entree with spinach, and tiramisu for dessert. Mike got the meat option, which is called albreccio, which comes with a creamy poached egg mix with smoked potato and Iberian pig. Then his second plate, he got a Fascina beef black truffle ravioli that was really delicious and he loved. Then his main entree was a beef fillet with a Parmesan potato. And his dessert was a tart consisting of sheep's milk ricotta, fig, blackberry, and basil. We loved the quality of the food, the taste, the presentation, and how much food we actually got. It exceeded our expectations and our taste buds. Bathrooms. There are bathrooms in the waiting area, so I would actually recommend going before you go to dinner so you can just focus on enjoying the experience while you're at dinner, taking a lot of photos and video and just enjoying it. But the cave restaurant does have bathrooms inside if you do need them as well. Dress code. This is a famous upscale dressy Italian restaurant, so you definitely want to dress up, at least aim for cocktail party or semi-formal attire. When I visited, majority of everyone was dressed up really nicely, and we dressed up. But there was one couple I noticed in jeans and t-shirts with jackets, and they weren't turned away. So it is possible that you can get away with casual outfits, but if you can dress up for this, I would recommend it. And no long trousers and sandals for men. So, is the Grotta Palazzese Cave restaurant worth 400 euros for two people? The answer for us is yes. It was 100% worth the expensive romantic meal for a once-in-a-lifetime experience we will remember for the rest of our lives. Plus, there was music playing in the background, making it even more romantic, and we got to take all the photos and videos that we wanted. So I hope this review has helped you decide if you will enjoy the amazing cave Grotta Palazzese restaurant. Thank you all for exploring the world one video at a time with me, your own personal bougie budgeter. If you found this video helpful, check out my Amalfi Coast Positano, Italy YouTube video that people enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And remember to look for brand new episodes every Wednesday. Safe travels and see you next week.